Sorry, I'm doing my morning stretching. Okay, I don't usually stretch in the morning, but it sounds good. So Ken likes to pretend he's a Christian. And it's very important to him that people perceive him as a Christian. And so when we got married, though, he slowly stopped me from going to church. Like, he never really went to church. Like, obviously it wasn't important to him, let alone Christian morals and principles. So that being said, Isaac is very big into Christianity, if you can't tell. He loves Jesus. He loves God. He's very similar to me when I was younger that way. And so when my church, when Great Lakes said that they were doing a baptism weekend, Isaac wanted to do it. And I told him to think and pray about it. He did. He said next time he was with me, he saw the advertisement commercial again and wanted to do it. So I signed him up. Like right there, like at church, it was like, scan this QR code and you can sign up for baptism. I'm like, dude, this is so easy. I love it. And so I signed him up and I didn't really think anything else about it. And then he was talking to me yesterday on the drive home and he said, oh, Mom, I'm getting baptized this weekend. And I was like, oh, yeah. I said, we never checked the email to see what we needed to do, if we need to do anything for it. I said, we should probably check the email. So we pulled up the email. And I had this little video. Ow! Sorry, I hit a really sensitive spot in my leg. So we loaded up the email. And there was this little video to watch. And so we watched the video. And one of the steps was to invite people. I was like, we didn't invite nobody. So I was like, well, who do you want to invite? It was Dad, obviously. Ooh, that spot right there. And Aunt Dawn. And Grandma and Grandpa were in Florida, so he couldn't invite them. And he's like, I don't know. Then he wanted to invite his friend Caden for a sleepover, like not necessarily for the baptism, but just like to have him over. And so I texted Ken, or he texted Ken. Now Ken's all freaking out because Ken has this weekend up north planned with his girlfriend that apparently they've had planned for a couple months. And it's not fair that I exclude him from this once-in-a-lifetime, life-changing event for Isaac that he just must come and see. And now he has to cancel his plans up north because I excluded him. And he kept saying excluded him and excluded him. Oh, and that he didn't even get to pick what denomination Isaac's getting baptized into, and he didn't get control of any of it, and he wants me to reschedule it. And, okay, I didn't give him very much heads-up notice. That's just me. Like, it wasn't anything personal. I wasn't trying to exclude him. Catherine's ditzy. And even if I had told him 2 weeks ago or a month ago, he still had the trip planned, so it still wouldn't have mattered. As for denomination Isaac's getting baptized into, that's BS. Like, I don't think anyone but Christians baptizes people. I could be wrong. I don't know what some of these cults be doing. But, I don't know. So now he's freaking out, and I don't know if I should tell him too bad. Like, Isaac can get baptized again. Like, there's no Christian rule that you can't get rebaptized later. And if it's that important. And I asked Isaac, I said, Isaac, do you want to reschedule this so that Dad can be here? Or do you want to just do it? And he goes, I don't care. Let's just do it, Mom. And Isaac's been having his own issues with Ken. So I said, okay. I said, I'll back you up. I'll say it was my idea if you want me to. I said, but we'll do it this weekend. And I just don't know how to properly handle Ken. Because before I just always did what he wanted. And now he's not used to not having his own way. And so he's throwing a big hissy fit.